story about the first time I ever ran a train with one of my boys. I can tell y'all one of that. That shit's funny as fuck, actually. Um, yeah, cause I think I ran two trains in my life, bro. But the first one was crazy. Need your help getting the 50 follow. I got you, bro. Yo, shout out. Let me see if it work. All right, bet I got y'all. Hold on. Let me see if this shit work. It might work. It might not. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about my first train with my man. So, long story short, I was chilling with this one John. Um, it was her. Let's just call her for the sake of the story. Let's call her Stacy. You feel me? So Stacy and her friend and me and my cousin. Let's call my cousin DJ for this or whatever. So we all in the car. We going to fucking Walmart. Weird as hell. We go to Walmart. DJ and her friend they go in the whip. I mean they go in the Walmart. We stay in the wheel because we worked together. You feel me at the time. So I always told her the first time I seen her when I ran down. I'm like, look, this is exactly how it's gonna go. You gonna keep venting to me about your mans and shit, and then one day you gonna get tired of him and realize like, yo, I need some black dick. That's exactly how I said it to her. So one day, random as hell, like a month or two later, she came up to me and was like, you were right. I was like, about what? She was like, I need some black dick. I said, say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. So anyway, so we in the whipping shit together and we getting it popping, bodying her shit, slamming her shit to the fucking window and shit like that. Next thing you know, they come back, you feel me? They drop off me and my cousin, and my cousin was like, yo, how was that shit? You hit that shit? I said, nigga, I demolished her little ass, you feel me? So he was like, yo, I need parts next. I ain't gonna lie. I said, bet, I got you. I'm gonna set it up. So I hit her up. I said, yo, get a room, da 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 da, type shit. So she was like, bet. Very next day, we get a room.
Stop the cap.
Bro, on my mama, bro. Bro, on everything I love, bro. I swear to God, this is a real story. So, um, so this time it's me, my cousin DJ, and it's my other boy. Niggas is hating. It's my other boy. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Darnell for this. My boy Darnell. So, the one I had hit like the day before, that's all my cousin. That's all DJ. You feel me? I told him get right. So we distract her friend. We bring her to McDonald's with us, like while they in the room and type shit. So I'm stalling in the drive-through, and the joint in the back, and my boy Darnell was like, "Yo, you won't really set up a train." I said, "Who won't set up no train?" You feel me? I said, "Nigga, you must not know who I am, bro." So we get back to the fucking to the telly and shit, and we slide in a room. I said, all right, we all about to go to sleep. So I turn off the light. And then as I turn on the light, it's me, her, and my boy Darnell in the bed together. So I started off, you feel me? I get the kissing on her, rubbing on her and shit like that. But for me to like really get into it, all right, bet. I might go in there too after some 2K. For me to like get into it for real, I had to push my mans off the bed. So I push him off the bed. I'm getting right. I start clapping her shit. In the middle of me clapping her shit, I wake my mans up. He just laying on the floor like this. I'm like, nigga, get up. What you doing? So he got up. He zipped his pants down. He just slammed his. I bet. He just slammed his meat in her mouth. I said, yo, this shit crazy. So we just started, like, you feel me, training her and shit, switching, all that shit. We even got to the point where we was, like, tagging each other in on some WWE type shit, you feel me? The whole time, the girl that I was with the night before, that was with my cousin, she wake up and was watching. So I'm just looking at her, like, while I'm clapping her friend and shit. That I almost told her to join in and shit, like, But we ended up skating
What did
right
he
after
say?
that. Niggas, man. We ended up skating and shit, bro. So yeah, bro, it's a wild ass story. Like I said, bro, I lived a crazy ass life before I got married, bro. And my wife, she know all these stories. I don't know if she know this one. I'm gonna ask her if she knows this one, but she know all my stories, bro. Like this shit. So I got some crazy ass stories, bro. This is only like the first of many, bro. I didn't even tell you about my last train I ever had with somebody, bro. But again, that's a story for another
Gotta
time.
give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
He said I was a nah, fact, bro. She gave that hawk tour. Well, her shit was decent. I ain't gonna lie. She ain't really get that hawk tour. She get that this that this that. That's it. There wasn't no hawk tour. No crazy. Exactly. But and to top that shit off, to make that shit even funnier, the girl we ran that train on was my ex's best friend. So that shit made the breakup even fucking better, bro. I was ecstatic, bitch. That shit felt so good. They're like, bitch, like, and when she brought that shit up years later, she's like, "Did you have sex with my best friend?" I said, "Not only that, bitch, you ran the train on her dumbass." Like, if you feel me, we ran the train on that dumb little bitch. But nah, son. Yeah, that was the story of my first train.
Okay, I got this calm on this Bugatti. I'm strong in this Bugatti. 2 V8 ain't no such thing as driving calm in this Bugatti.